So hey you guys, welcome back. It is day 12, I believe. We're going to be making cough syrup tonight. I decided to do a little bit different. I do realize that a lot of the recipes that I've been doing, you kind of have to have access to certain ingredients. Like these are not things that you just could find in a regular grocery store. So I decided to do a recipe that you actually can find all the ingredients in a regular grocery store. Elderberry is great, but everybody can't just go pick up a bag of elderberries and rose hips. Like, that's just the bottom line. So anyhow, we used lemon juice, honey. I didn't even use no fresh lemon. We used lemon juice, honey, we used ginger, and we used cinnamon. I did have some ginger root as well as some lemons, but I just wanted to make this as simple as possible. So anyhow, so I'm going ahead and add in my ginger to the lemon juice that I already had put in the pot. I did not measure this recipe out. If I had to take a guess, I would say maybe about a cup of lemon juice, maybe about 6-7 tablespoons of ginger, and maybe about 3 or 4 tablespoons of cinnamon. And then for the honey, you gotta eyeball that until it's to the consistency that you like. I like mine to actually be a syrup, so I like it a little thick. And just mixing all the ingredients up. This cough syrup, you actually can do it with lime as well. You could do it with lime juice if you want to as well. I prefer it with lime, but again, I just wanted to do this recipe with stuff that I have in my kitchen all the time. Stuff that I have to run to the store and grab. So you're just gonna see me mixing this up. But I started making this a while ago, maybe about 4 years ago, because I took my baby to the hospital. He had some type of infection, and I took my baby to the hospital. They diagnosed him with asthma, and they gave this man a nebulizer. They gave him the albuterol. If your kid got asthma, the asthma treatments that they gotta take. So instead of doing all of that, like they gave me the nebulizer and everything, and I literally just never used it. I used it maybe twice, but after that I started giving him this. His dad's dad is the one that told me about it. So he do honey and lime, and then I just started kind of doing my own research, and ginger helps that lime or that lemon, whatever citrus that you choose to put in there. It just helps the body to break down that mucus in the lungs, and that's all asthma is mucus in the lungs. So this is a much better alternative to using that albuterol and that nebulizer. That's something that's just gonna make the problem worse. That you'll put a band-aid on it for a couple of hours, but I have a nephew that just got off of his nebulizer, and he's 5 years old. So this is a really great natural alternative. You're just gonna see me mixing and adding honey. That's all I'm doing. And again, I just wanted to do this because everybody don't have access to ginger root. Everybody don't have access to elderberry. Everybody don't have access to rose hips. So I want to try to now incorporate a couple of little different recipes, different balms and things like that you don't have to go to such lengths to be able to make. So I'm just stirring. And that's really all the recipe is. Once it's stirred well, you'll know that all your ingredients are kind of mixed in good, and you'll know you have the right amounts. It'll look a little kind of almost like golden, and right now it's not gonna have the consistency of a syrup because obviously it's hot. But once you go ahead and pour it in a jar wherever you're gonna store it, and it cools down, it definitely will thicken up because of that honey. So I think I just kept stirring, and all I did is stir it up, and I grabbed my jar and I poured it in a jar, and I put the cap on it, and I store it that way. This is for actually like the elderberry that I made. That's an immune booster, so you take that like a vitamin like every day. This is actually for if your child gets a cold, or if you get a cold. Even when I have a cold, I will make tea, and I will put this in my tea even. But for my baby, I just, if he comes down with a cold, or just a chest cold or a head cold or something like that, runny nose even, or just like a dry cough, I'll go ahead and a wet cough, I'll go ahead and I'll just give him a spoonful of this in the morning, give him a spoonful of it at night, and that'll be it. So it's super simple and it's super easy, and all I'm going to do is pour it into my jar and store it. And again, I want to thank y'all for just watching, and thank y'all for keeping up with all of these days that I'm doing and all of these recipes. I really hope that I'm helping somebody, anybody, to just take a little bit better care of themselves and their family. And I hope that you guys like and comment and subscribe to my channel and share, and we're gonna keep rocking it out. I'm not doing weekends no more, but every weekday you can expect an upload for sure. I'm trying to stay really consistent with it. So y'all keep showing me love, and I will see you guys in the next video.